just hit the Flava channel. It's real Flava videos. It's Chicago's #1 video show. It's Real Flava with hosts DJ Markey G and BJay, showcasing some of Chicago's hottest talents and keeping it real when it comes to hip-hop. And check out some of the hottest videos around, all right here on the all-new Real Flava show. It's real. It's real. It's real Flava.
Real Flava, what's going on with you? BJay holding it down on the show today, none other than Bigg Nastee. What's up with you, man?
You know what?
Holding it down straight from Markey G, you know what I'm saying? Another Chicago community on the south side in the wild, but we're going to get back to that later about his career, new CD he's working on, and much more things. So keep it locked right there. Check out this video.
For sure. Get about.
Ain't nobody getting in the club right now.
Ain't
nobody getting in the club right now.
I'm Shawty. What my name is? Shawty. Bigg Nastee, and right now, I'm watching Real Flava. I'm right here in the hundreds, where I'm from. Forget about it. All good.
Real Flava, welcome back. BJay still holding it down with none other than Bigg Nastee over here to my left. What's up with your pimping?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Chilling. You know how it go.
Oh, yes.
You know how it go.
Riding through Chicago community on the south side, historic, you know what I'm saying, landmark here, Argyle Gardens, where Bigg Nastee, this is his origin right here, you know what I'm saying? And we riding through it, talking about, the memories that he had from growing up here and inspirations and everything that, basically got him to the point where he was able to start a rap career, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna, steal all the info. I'm gonna let him give us a little bio right there.
Forget about it. This is where I was born and raised, Chicago, Illinois, you know what I'm saying? This is the hundreds right here. This is Argyle Gardens where we at right now. That spot right there is where I was born and raised at.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
The house right there.
That house right there, directly past the basketball court is the house I stayed in. It was one of 3 houses that's in the whole project complexes.
Right.
That was a double house. We had 2 doors.
Right.
So we had both doors on the corner. That's our house.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, no trip. That's where I was raised at right there, Block 7.
We'll get some more footage of that
For
later
sure,
on.
I'm gonna show y'all some more of this Block 7. This right here is where we played strikeout at. We used to draw a box right on that building. We busted plenty windows out right over here behind you, hitting balls right off that off the brick. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. We can play strikeout later on the show.
Oh, I heard something. You don't want to try none of that.
Right.
You don't want to try none of that. I try that for some money right now.
All right, so you're working on the album right now, your second CD.
Right.
And tell the viewer the name of it and when can they expect to, hear it and everything.
Oh, it's coming real soon. It's coming real soon. Before we even jump into that,
right.
I want to show y'all, like, this is the block where I was born at. I was born in this block right here. This is Block 4, and this is Block 7.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it stayed right across from, you know what I'm saying? See where they standing at?
Right.
That was my door. Where he's standing at in that door, that was my door right there. This down here is Block 4, that's Block 7. But my CDs that's coming out real soon, my last CD was called My Life, Dreams, and Feelings.
Right,
this is some of it right here. You know what I'm saying? The Mobster from the Midway that's platinum bound. I'm shipping cargo to Chicago. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah.
All right, so you're working on your second CD. Your first CD was a huge success in Chicago, My Life, Dreams, and Feelings.
Yeah.
What did you learn from that CD, that experience with that one, going into your second CD? It's been a few years. I'm sure you had a lot of time to hone.
See, it was like in the first one, I really wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't fully blown down.
Right.
Have your autograph, please.
Quit playing with me, man.
We in back in 10, but we want to get out of there because we all be swarming.
Okay,
Let's go in the back of Block 5.
I'm on my way.
Little interruption there. Little interruption there.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. It's one of my guys. That's Shawty B. This. I'm sorry, we ain't cursing. But it's real flavor.
So your second CD, what was the learning process, the learning curve from your first experience with your first CD, My Life, Dreams, and Feelings, going into this one?
See, like, what I learned is in the game that you can't, see what happened with me the last time, and I understand my mistakes,
right.
is that the budget didn't continue for me to go out everywhere that I had to go to. I was only working off of an independent budget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's become apparent to me that all I have to do is go get a budget, and someone will put money behind me to go do whatever I need to do.
Because you definitely
know
got
what I'm
the
saying?
talent.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Not only the talent, the drive. Not only the drive, the charisma.
Right.
Not only charisma, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a full artist and I'm complete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not only am I complete, but I have common sense, book sense,
right.
street sense, and a sense of humor.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff in there.
Right.
That's what make that wow up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what brings forth that wow.
And it comes across in your music. If you've ever heard his
forget about
music, you can definitely hear everything, all the little attributes that he described.
Yeah.
So,
this is a joint I did with MC Ran. You know what I'm saying? This was MC Ran. MC Ran and Bigg Nastee.
MC Ren from NWA fame. Remember that?
Right. That was on my first CD, man.
You talked about your first CD, the experience you had as far as like lack of backing, financial backing,
right?
Which is somewhat unfortunate because that tends to be the shortfalls of a lot of talented artists, R&B, hip hop, and everything. But you got pretty much your hands on it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got it taken care of now with this CD coming out. What's the name of your CD that you're working on now for release?
I'm actually putting together one of the first ones I'm putting together the first one again. It's going to be called the Re-Rap. I'm re-rapping it.
Right.
And the second one is going to be, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's untitled right now, but I'm going to come with that thing. It's going to be that thing.
Real flavor.
Oh, forget about it. Hold on 5 seconds. What's up, nigga? What's up, Ray?
Real flavor. Hold it down right there. We're going to continue the interview with Chicago's own Bigg Nastee, traveling around in his home grounds.
This is where you drop
Argyle Gardens. Keep it right there.
Incorporated presents Chicago's brand new flavor and Soul Survivors. Yeah, that's right, y'all. The self-entitled CD, The War of Art. 17 slamming tracks of hip-hop, y'all. Soul Survivors, The War of Art. Listen to the album. Available online at abigamiss.com or hip-hop stores like Gramophone, Dr. Wax, Hi-Fi Records. That's right, Chi-Town. Don't miss the debut album of Soul Survivors, The War of Art. Albums in stores now. Don't sleep.
Yo, you're not caliber.
What's the deal? The Silky One, Sam Slke, hanging out with real flavor, baby. Doing big things. You can check me out right here, same channel, Channel 25, Saturdays at noon. But right now, we getting our real flavor on, baby. Straight real flavor.
Welcome back to the show, Real Flavor. BJay here holding it down with Bigg Nastee.
Yo,
You a player.
I ain't too much of a player.
Right. Still here in Argyle Garden, you know what I'm saying, his home turf. Oh, this is pretty much an everyday thing here, you know what I'm saying? Unity amongst you and your guys, hanging out here in your community, you know, being a role model for the shorties here, you know, they see you. You're a role model for the shorties right there.
I don't know about all that. But I ain't even really, I mean, I'm not here no more like I used to when I, you know what I'm saying, when I lived here.
Due to the
but life
demands
goes
of the record
on.
industry and everything?
No, not to no demands, due to my life, the demands of me as a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I have to get away. It can't be no just, this way just I'm gonna stay and I'm just stuck right here. No.
Right.
When I was in high school, I was a foreign exchange student.
Oh, yeah?
I went to Iceland. So I saw it better. Right. I'm in a whole nother country. I saw it better.
Right.
Besides other than what all the other kids here had an opportunity to see. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, now when I'm, now that I've learned how to travel and go about, I don't want to stop.
Right.
So if I do, I'm never gonna limit
and
myself because it's so much more, no matter what. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like from here to Minnesota.
Right.
I mean, that's where I'd be a whole lot, a whole lot. But like, there's other towns, Atlanta, it's LA, it's New York, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dallas, Austin,
Right.
a whole lot of towns.
You never tried to set out trying to isolate yourself to
never
your
that.
one
Never
specific
that.
community.
Never that.
Like a lot of artists do, to each his own, but you know there's a lot of artists who've been in the game for a long time. They never been off the block. You know what I'm saying? You ask them something about downtown and they really couldn't tell you. You know, where the water tower is, where Cheesecake Factory is, stuff like that.
That's what I was telling you about earlier. It's a lot of cats that just have street sense.
Right.
A lot of people ain't got a broader street sense of a whole city. A lot of cats ain't even got the common sense to pick up an atlas to see how to get to certain spots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Other cats ain't got book sense. Some niggas can't read. But that's the truth. That ain't, I'm just saying.
You dropping knowledge.
But that's what makes the different people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And being from somewhere hot, I ain't gonna say hardcore, but somewhere as grimy as a Chicago project, you can go anywhere else on this earth, and I'm almost talking about dominate the whole town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just coming from one of these. If you come from Chicago, you can survive anywhere else in the country.
Yeah. You got that right.
So if you can survive in this country, you can survive anywhere in the world.
Right. But you know what's advantageous as far as your mentality and your way of thinking? that also helps you with your career as a rapper.
Yeah.
Not being bound by your community and, you know, people, the crabs in the barrel effect, people trying to hold you back.
Yeah,
you already
you
having
know
a
how that
preference
go.
to get out and,
Yeah.
you know, above and away from where you're from, you know, helps you out that much more than, you know, any other
Oh,
artist.
because you got to see.
Right.
My main thing is you have to stay focused.
Right.
And if you keep your eyes on the prize, you can't see something else that's over there. An obstacle is what you see when you're taking your eyes off of the prize.
Right.
Get to the prize. And a lot of cats in Chicago don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this for years, since Pink House. I miss Pink House.
Tell him
Pink
how
House
many-
died.
tell him how
I
many
miss
years.
Pink House for years, 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
Since I was a shorty, rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It took a whole lot for me to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? And I still ain't nowhere. But I'm a whole lot further out to sea than just right off the shore.
Right.
It's a lot of waves, you know what I'm saying, of life.
Right.
Sometimes you go up, and sometimes that wave come down. But you know when it do come back, it's backlash.
Right.
And it's finna go up again. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you at the top, it's up to you as the person to take advantage of that height of your life, of your career, of your, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you get these opportunities, just take the time and do the best that you can so that it comes out and works for you as well. You know what I'm saying? Because this music industry is not about music.
Right.
It's about the business of music. You know what I'm saying?
And the survival of it. Well, speaking of all of your positive thoughts, you know what I'm saying, and you know your ethics and values, you talk about, you know, your preference of getting out and away from Chicago, not being isolated. What were your inspirations growing up to even think like the way you do? And as far as your music inspiration, what were your music inspirations to get you even, you know, in the studio to pick up a mic?
I mean, my inspirations of life was really just like, just seeing certain cats ride around the hood in good cars, living luxurious, looking, you know what I'm saying? This is what I looked up to as a shorty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And as I saw that.
Like most kids across America.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I was caught up into that hype.
Right.
And although I was caught up into that hype, I wasn't caught up too much to just go dive into something that I know nothing about,
Right.
and get popped off for it, which I have seen has happened to so many other hood people. You know what I'm saying? Rather than getting popped off, I take my time and see what I can do and sit back and think on it. That's the person who's gonna survive, a thinker.
Right.
A thinker. The one who sit back and visualize the whole thing and look it over 2 or 3 times. Yeah. I done tried that. I was signed to Island right back in the day with Hiram Hicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Highland, okay.
But they were sitting on me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Didn't
saying?
take full advantage of your potential as an
Not
artist.
only that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not upset at your picks. You pick and choose and do whatever you want to do. That's what you do. But don't hold me to whereas I can't do what I need to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been trying to explain to all of the artists. It took me a long time to get out of there. 2 attorneys, not 1.
To get released from
To
that
get
previous
out
record
that whole twist. Let me go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It took me a long time to get up out of that. But I finally did it. You know what I'm saying? And as an artist, I could never run back into a situation with a label unless it was the best one.
Right.
And I'm knowing that.
That's really
I'm
got
knowing that.
Your
So-
best interest at hand and everything.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a record label still doesn't have your best interest.
Right.
Like my daughter Nikayla, they not thinking about KK.
No.
No, they not thinking about
About the
KK.
dollar. The dollar.
They thinking about their 6-digit salary that they gonna get
Right.
at the end of the year, all throughout the year. Them chunks that they get. That's all they concerned about.
Right.
They're not worried about it. To me, I mean to them, the artist is a tax write-off. You're gonna get that money back. And if they sell good, you're gonna get it back as a recoupment.
Expendable.
Come on, man.
Expendable.
And then you're getting way more than half of the money.
Right.
Peep game. Once it does come back, once all of the money comes back and you've recouped everything, you've already got your money.
Right.
Now you're getting a bigger cut of the money as it comes back for the rest of your life.
Right.
Come on, man. I can't see it like that. I would rather stay in Chicago and establish an industry here amongst the artists rather than let other labels and other I don't know, other major labels
Right.
come to Chicago.
Opportunists.
Opportunists. And take the artist. Peep game, right?
Right.
Take the artist. No one's forcing them to sign. But if we as an industry from Chicago aren't together, it's so much easier for them just to conquer.
Right.
You don't even have to divide. You're already divided.
Unity is what's needed.
Oh, forget about it.
Put it on pause right there. Very prudent man right here. Prudent man, life lessons, everything, man. We're gonna come back with some more of Bigg Nastee, Chicago's own, right here in Argyle Gardens. Wild, wild. Woo.
Big prudent. They can or they ain't got to. If they want to ride, they can, but it don't matter. We gonna just go to the jerk joint. You know how it go.
Where you at?
Real flavor. I'm talking about some of the realest. Holla at your boy. Ain't it, man? Ain't it? Ain't it, man?
Stay right there. We finna do.
Magazine coming this fall.
Delight yourself at Island Furs, located at 1827 West 103rd Street, Chicago, Illinois, 773-831 Furs.
Hey, come in and shop. Compare prices. If you do, you'll become a lifetime customer here at Island Furs.
At Island Furs, everybody is a star.
What's up? I'm Mike Love.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's the Dez. We're the bad boys making mad noise.
Holding it down on 107.5 WGCI. Man, what's the name of the show?
Man, you checking out Real Flavor. Tell a neighbor it's on your box. What?
Flava definitely in the house. Your boy Cool DJ Markey G chilling in the studios with the Al Capone of the microphone, the one and only Ski. What's up, man?
How you feel, man?
It's all good.
Welcome to my casa.
Oh yeah, it's all good, man. The old school Friday night.
For life.
For life, man. How long you been doing this thing, man?
Oh man, it doesn't seem as long as what I'm getting ready to say. It's been 19 years.
Okay.
19 years in radio, 16 over at GCI.
Yeah.
And 3 over here at V103, my new home.
I feel to be it, man, in the new building, man, with everybody, you know. Oh, I see Kiss 103 over here, GCI over here, man.
Well, I want to be on every station. I want to be on every station.
Mad at you.
Every station.
Your thing, man. So what's
I want to be on there with Ramsey Lewis on WNUA.
Hey, you want to do it all.
I want to do
all
it, man.
format. So, the old school Friday night jams, man. What's the best thing of the whole show, man? What
You know what it is?
One?
You know what it is besides my DJs, Kenny Jam and Jason.
Matter of fact, we got Cold Pepper.
Yeah, that's right. Get a shot of pep over there.
Cold Pepper in the house. No doubt. Pepper here.
Get a shot of pep.
What I'm doing it.
Now, what makes it the music, the old school music, and the listeners. Without the listeners, why would we even come to work? You know what I mean? So, you guys out there who've been listening to Ramonski Luv all these years, I appreciate you. I love you. And God continue to bless you. Because without you, it wouldn't be no Ski.
What's next for Ski, man? You know.
I don't know. I'm still having fun on the radio.
I'm still having fun. Herb Kent, he did it for 50 years, so maybe I can do it for like 90. I don't know. But I mean, this is what I was anointed to do. You know what I mean? People get anointed, they get a gift to do certain things. This is my gift. Entertaining.
You heard it right here, Real Flavor, Ski Love, and that's what's real on Real Flavor. Your boy DJ Markey G. I holla. Ski!
Go.
Yeah, my man. Let's do it.
Yeah. Still going down. It ain't over. It ain't over. It's over by long.
Real Flavor, he caught me off guard here. BJay holding it down. Bigg Nastee and the crew. Argyle, Athena right here. Check this out. I'm gonna show you. She don't want to be on camera, but we're gonna get her next time. Promising director from Chicago. You know, just another testament to all the talent here that we had. So we're taking a little break right here, getting some grub, but we're gonna, after the video, you know what I'm saying, go to our boys K and E.T. and the crew at Wild Wild Clothing. So keep it right there.
Hey, give it up to the all the graduates of Columbia.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. My little brother just graduated from Columbia. J.L. Taylor. The Taylor. You know what I'm talking about? Columbia College. Forget about it.
It's the Real Flavor.
Flashback video.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Injections, fellas.
Talking about
Yo, what's happening? It is I, the Al Capone, bang, 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 ski, Ramonski Luv, and you are in tune. Not a lifesaver, but real flavor. Yeah, it don't stop. Bang, 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 ski. It's in your face, baby.
Classic Wild Clothing, Real Flavor. Welcome back, BJay holding it down still. Bigg Nastee.
Yeah.
Bigg Nastee, man. You took us out to eat. He did treat us, his crew, and him and his crew treated us to eat some jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying? Right. Took us to the hood, Argyle Gardens, gave us some history on where you're from, where you grew up at. Inspiration. Now, before we even get to the last segment of the show, we got to talk about the most important thing aside from you know what I'm saying, as a person, we got to talk about your music, your CD you're working on now. The name of it, who worked on it with you, how did you work on the single with Shantae Savage? It was also nominated. You're blowing up in other cities, Oklahoma, stuff like that. Go ahead and tell the music.
See, it's like this new album that I'm doing, right? Like the producers that I worked with on it was like Wild Style from Crucial Conflict, a cat named Darren Baker King, he's from Minnesota, but right now he's in California. Right. A cat named Deshaun Ragland from way out in the south suburbs, you know what I'm saying? I just got a different variety and pick. It's a cat named X, X from the city, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Deeply rooted here from, like who else did some tracks? Did L do a track? I don't know if L did one on this one.
Right.
Broadway from California.
Okay.
One of my guys, Broadway from California.
Contributed to doing a track.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he did a track. He did the Shantae Savage track.
Okay.
That was
One
nominated.
right.
Right. And that song really blowing up. You know what I'm saying? They even wanted a little bit in Tulsa.
Right.
They want me to come perform. You know what I'm saying? They
Tulsa,
talking about this
Oklahoma.
real.
They
I ain't
got
never
the
been to
man for this
Oklahoma.
guy right here.
I ain't never been to Oklahoma.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what happens when you got talent. You got talent. You got talent. You're gonna be felt everywhere.
I try that, and
Right.
they coming with that bag, so
Right.
I really try that.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, in Minnesota, they love it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So I get plays and stuff up there. All I'm doing right now is continuously building a record of selling records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, developing a broader fan base as well.
Yeah.
Outside of Chicago.
Yeah, but a lot of the cats that's on the album is a Chicago-based
fan base.
Yeah. Not fan base, but artist base. See, I got a whole lot of Chicago artists. Not only that, like the artist that's not from Chicago is like DMG.
Right.
He's from like Minneapolis.
Right.
But that's one of my guys.
Okay.
A cat named Bushwick.
Right.
Bill. He's not
little
from
Bushwick from Rap A Lot Old School.
Like a lot of the cats that I had on this album is cats that been around in the Chicago scene for years and years and years, like the Crucial Conflicts, like the psychodramas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Cap Ones, the Nuisances on there doing her thing. Who else I got? I got D.A. Smart.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he cold.
D.A. Smart. I got who else on my album? You know, I got Shantae Savage.
Right.
I got Malik Youssef.
Yeah.
The Wordsmith.
Right.
Forget about it. From the hundreds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who else? Shantae Savage.
Right.
I said Shantae Savage, didn't I?
Right.
Malik Youssef. Public Announcement.
You got Public Announcement on there too?
Come on, man.
Well, check this out. Real Flavor, as you can see, well, his album now, his new CD that's about to come out, is overwhelmed with talent. You know what I'm saying? Much like his first album, but
Jimmy Gardner from Markey.
Okay.
From the Faculty.
Yeah, he just continuing on with names and names.
Yeah.
The album that was nominated, the one with you and Shantae Savage, how did you come to work with her?
I mean, you know, me and Shantae was just sitting in the studio and we was just listening to some of my songs, and that one popped on. I said, what? Listen to it. Ooh, I gotta get Shorty his props because he said, listen to that song, man. I said, man, no, let's do something new. Let's do something new. But it was one of the songs that I had previously had, and I just put a flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? That's
nice flavor.
Right, that comes to being an A&R rather than just the artist. Because the artist would have been like, no, she ain't gonna mess up my song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the A&R gonna say, oh yeah, that's a good move.
Right.
Let's try that. Whoever on there, take it off.
Right.
Put her on there. She's gold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, she platinum. She platinum.
Platinum.
Much like yourself.
Forget about it.
Real Flavor. The man is just, man, an extraordinary character. You know what I'm saying? Not just a talented rapper, but as a man himself. You know what I'm saying, man? You representing out here.
I'm trying, man. Slowly but surely.
Oh yes. Hey, we forgot to mention, you know, where we are at. We are in our guy's store, Wild Clothing, 111th and Halsted right there. You know what I'm saying? Got to give promotion out to them. But when we come back, we're gonna wrap it up and talk about the CD a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Your last comments, where they can get the CD and everything, and most importantly, your views on Chicago's artists as a whole.
Okay.
Cool.
For sure.
Now let's try on that shirt over there.
Hey, man. Holla back. Yeah, all right. Go to that.
Wow Wow Clothing Company. You're watching
Real Flavor.
Real flavor on real flavor. Look at that right there. Holding it down still with Bigg Nastee, getting ready to close out the show. And check out Bigg Nastee. Check out Bigg Nastee. You're not on there yet, but check out Bigg Nastee. Not check out Bigg Nastee. Look at you.
Didn't he come back?
You are a player.
I was just trying to check out the
You everywhere. You everywhere.
No, I'm right here.
Man.
Real Flavor. That's where I'm at.
Man, thanks for being on the show today, man.
Oh, man, it's a privilege and a pleasure just being here.
Very talented brother. Philosopher.
Come on, man.
Prudent.
Just well spoken.
You know what I'm saying? This man, I'm amazed. I mean, I'm not amazed because I've always known that about you, but I'm just amazed that people like you even exist. You know what I'm saying? And happen to make contributions to hip hop.
Oh, yes, sir.
Badly needed on an everyday basis.
Yeah.
You know? So any last thoughts you want to tell the viewers as far as the promotion of your CD, your new CD? You know, the whole state of hip hop in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Who you messing with? Go ahead and tell the viewers.
To all of the really truly to the fans, just stay strong and positive and support your own. You know what I'm saying? Just as quick as you'll run and go get somebody else's, like you might see Jigga CD or you might see DMX's or you might see, just because they got the posters, it don't matter. What they doing with their lungs and their tongue and their mouth, the same guys from Chicago is doing it. And some doing it with a better gift. And it's swift.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's well. But you got to give them the opportunity.
Right.
A lot of people from Chicago don't give us the opportunity. All we ever wanted was a fair chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair chance.
To the artists out there, to all of the Chicago artists, what you have to do is we have to become one. Because it's only power in numbers. You know what I'm saying? We can't lose on numbers. We can't lose. Not in our own town. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta link up and be one. But a lot of y'all are afraid to do that because you don't know what the next man to do. But you're so quick to go sign with someone else from another town whom you don't even know. You know what I'm talking about? For a little bit of more money. So what you have to do, man, is everybody just stay humble, stay strong. I love you. And keep the flavor.
Yeah.
Keep the flavor real.
One more thing. The name of the new album, and when can they expect it?
It's really untitled. I don't know. I might name it Mr. Franklin. You know what I'm saying? That's my last name. And it's Franklin's. You know what I'm saying? For Benjamin Franklin, Nasty Franklin, forget about it. It's going to go down however. I don't know what it's going to be, but y'all going to see it soon. But the re-rap coming too. Don't even worry about it. It's coming. It's a whole lot of real flavor.
Oh yeah, real flavor. That you have it right there from the man, Bigg Nastee, representing from Chicago. Wild 100 Argyle Gardens. Took us everywhere today. Fed us jerk chicken, the whole nine. I'm running out of breath. We in our gas store, Wild Clothing. You know what I'm saying? Support black businesses, support Chicago artists, and for real flavor, I'm BJay. Check y'all next time. So you want to go to the plaza now?
Oh, no, man, I can't fit no clothes.
Let's go to 115 Mall.
I gotta go to the fat folk store, man.
Hey, we going to Big and Tall.
See,